The HUBER+SUHNER macro antenna production line is built on Swiss design and process engineering, supported by Indian manufacturing capabilities. The antenna assembly begins with the sub-assembly line, where cable cutting and stripping is the initial step. This process is performed by fully automatic machines to ensure precision cutting of coaxial cables. Next, the sub-assembly line involves assembling secondary parts such as clamp holders, dipoles, and phase shifters, as well as soldering dipoles. These tasks are carried out by highly qualified and experienced personnel, as they are crucial for securing the antennas. HUBER+SUHNER treats everyone with respect and values diversity, aiming to enhance the company's overall workforce diversification. The company actively recruits skilled female personnel. The dipole assembly is formed in two parts. First, the metal dipole is assembled with the PCB by snapping the rivets. Next, the PCB part is soldered with the coaxial cable. This, for example, is the assembly of the bottom cover of our 10-port antenna. The next process is the phase shifter plate assembly. To increase the quality and efficiency of our antennas, HUBER+SUHNER promotes process automation. Various types of PCBs and dipoles are soldered using robotic soldering. The second step of antenna manufacturing is the reflector plate assembly, which utilizes a 40-meter conveyor ruler line. The antenna moves along this conveyor and gravity lines for assembly and soldering. The secondary parts assembled on the sub-assembly line are then moved to the main assembly, where dipoles, phase shifters, and cables are mounted onto the reflectors. In the next step, the diplexer assembly is mounted onto the antenna. To minimize errors, we ensure in-process quality checks at every critical stage and tracking guards for each person. This helps in defect identification and training of the workforce accordingly. The radome, which houses the entire antenna, is environmentally friendly, sustainable, and can endure high wind loads. The motor end test is conducted at the end of the assembly line, following the final visual inspection. A pre-test is performed before the final assembly of the antenna to ensure that the electrical parameters meet predefined requirements. After this, the antenna is moved to the hardware mounting for bracket assembly. Final antenna testing and assembly take place on a fully automated assembly line. Electrical parameters are simultaneously measured to overcome the limitations of manually measuring the wide range bandwidth of the PIM, achieving faster and more accurate results. The HUBER+SUHNER process ensures 100% testing of all critical parameters, including PIM, VSWR, and isolation. Once final testing is complete, the end caps of the antenna are sealed with silicone before moving the product to the final stage. The packaging process is also automated to ensure the safety of the product. To effectively manage the shop floor, we follow the Go Lean methodology. This is our shop floor management board, which is maintained daily to ensure all KPIs are on track.